did you not just talk to me?
Or me. Either of us. Look, you don't want to be ill, do you? We have much more fun when you're feeling good, don't we?
You argue. You're not nice.
Yeah, well, Daddy doesn't mean to upset you.
Daddy?
You heard her. You're only nice to me when she's ill.
She was talking to both of us.
I make more effort.
Oh, define effort.
Steve, this is her health we're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're flipping to. No, Amy, look. We're not arguing, sweetheart. We're just talking, okay? Come here, give us a big cut.
Oh, great rewarder. That's going to help.
Listen, Amy, this is very, very serious. You could be even more poorlier than you were before.
Amy, Daddy doesn't mean to be nasty to Mummy.
Oh, look, she didn't say that. Don't make it worse.
Well, I think you better go.
Did you put her up to this?
You what?
I don't feel well.
So I'd get the blame.
I asked you to leave. Are you going? Or do you want her to witness another row?
I love you, Princess. You know that, don't you? Eh? Mwah. Don't go twisting her against me.
What are you saying? That we pack up and run?
No, we don't need to be so near the hospital. You heard the doctor. Hope only needs to get...
Wait!
We can't stay here. If Colin can't find us, then he can't...
Shut up! I can't think!
What's there to think about? We stole his inheritance, and now you're talking about ringing the police about Chesney.
Well, I can't now, can I? Just let me think, John. You're saying Colin's in the country, but are you sure?
Yes. I bumped into Ted. He taught with us both.
Who?
Ted Devlin. Geography. He was at Colin's party.
And he told you?
Yes, he's seen him. Spoken to him.
What's to say Colin will come looking?
But come looking for us. Well, it's not going to take him long to work out that his mother's dead and somebody's taken her money.
Yeah, I know, but...
But nothing. We've got to think about hope. We can't stay here.
And we can't forget about Chesney. Well, how will he contact us? We can't just disappear.
We have to.
Oh, he won't come round here.
Why wouldn't he? Look, he knows that I used his identity.
Last time he was round here, John, people were out to get him. That bloke was after him, remember? He'd had an affair with his wife. He's not going to want to show his face round here.
Fizz,
no,
surely...
we can't walk away while Chesney's missing just because you've heard some gossip on the street. No! Just go to the shops. We need nappies, we need bog roll, we carry on as normal.
But
if our daughter can be as brave as she's had to be and win, so can we. I mean it, John. We're staying put.
Oh.
Oh, how's baby Hope? Oh, just passing.
Oh, I happen to be in the area.
Any particular reason?
Deb's fruit and veg are the envy of the Northwest.
Oh, well, they must be good if you've moved city for them.
Is he in? He sent me a text saying that the factory's turned into a sewage farm.
He was going out. Oh, how the heavens shine on young love.
Hello. Hello.
He's not here for you.
All right, what are you here for then?
Those bananas.
Wow, we all know that. Well, I could squeeze in a cup of tea if you've got the time.
Oh, we'll go for a little walk, shall I?
Enter.
I mean, that's the problem with Blackpool clubs. There's only so many you can get barred from before you run out. A fight, a couple of drunken passes at a barmaid, a Barney with a cocky bouncer. Before you know it, you've run out.
Send yourself in.
What? Ty, you can't. You're not thinking.
Well, I'm not stopping here waiting for the police to come and get me.
We won't. Anyway, we're going out now, aren't we? Take your mind off it. Can I come in? It's Kevin. How is she?
Having a sleep.
What did you say to her?
Have a sleep, Amy?
This is serious, Tracy.
Oh, really? And here's me thinking of putting together a stand-up routine. Have you heard the one about the 7-year-old who wanted to poison herself?
Look, I've seen that child pretty much every day since she was born, and I cannot believe that your behaviour has driven her to this.
You're as bad as Steve. I suppose you think I put her up to it as well.
Well, look, I just want to know when the pair of you are going to start putting Amy's interests first.
I don't have to listen to this.
Where are you going?
Well, anywhere that I don't have to listen to your patronising, smug voice.
Oh, is that, please, would you babysit Amy?
Hey?
You storm off, someone looks after your child. Again.
Tommy's staying.
You don't need a bouncer
What do you want?
to talk about where this leaves us.
It were an accident.
Do you think the police will believe that?
Yeah, we do.
You've reported it?
Not yet, no. Look, I think we both caused enough harm to each other.
That's different. That's completely different. That was an accident. You didn't accidentally sleep with Molly, did you?
In a way, yeah.
You what? So it was just like that Jack over at the garage, was it? You winched up doing a bit of work and someone accidentally dropped you on top of her?
Tommy, I think I'd rather you left us alone.
Are you sure, mate? I'm just give us a shout, yeah?
If I call the police, they'll nail you for this. We both know that.
Yeah, but I never...
Look, whether you meant it to happen or not, neither of us want to let the garage go, so maybe this is our best chance of saying the past is the past.
Happy families?
Workmates, business partners. Who knows? One day, mates again, yeah, why not?
Where do you want me to start?
Just think about it, that's all. Imagine if that car had killed me and it really was an accident. I bet right now you'd be wishing for this chance.
I just don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do with myself.
Is that Lady Gaga? Is it Gaga?
When those stories come out of people being locked up in cellars for years, kept hostage, didn't you always used to think, if that's been going on all this time, how many more are there? Living terrible half-lives that nobody's found and nobody will hear about.
Dawn, please.
He'll slip up, make a mistake.
He's psycho. He could kill us.
He said he'd done this before. Nobody got hurt.
He was around Joy before she died.
Who's Joy?
Colin Fishwick's mum.
What do you say? That he murdered her? Charlotte?
That was the tram.
Yeah, that was the tram. It was Dusty, by the way.
The tram was Dusty.
The song. Dusty Springfield.
Sorry I was so long. I went to Fresco's. There was a bit of a furore in the special diets aisle. I was looking for something high in vitamin D, you know, what with there being a lack of natural light. Yes, some wheat-intolerant woman was being a bit generally intolerant with a trolley. Oh, and I got wet wipes.
Right, we'll stop having milk in the house.
No, that's not the point. The point is we need to stop Amy thinking that poisoning herself is an answer to anything.
Poor little girl. There's me thinking Tracy's force-feeding milk to her. But she could still be putting her up to it, you know.
Don't say that.
Why not?
Because I said that to her and it didn't help.
Yes, you see, you thought it and also it must be true.
Look, we're both thinking the same thing because we spend too much time with each other. And anything we say is negative or involves blaming Tracy.
So?
Look, Tracy has plenty of faults.
Ain't got much else.
But she loves Amy, and ignoring that isn't going to get Amy back on track. I mean, she was hiding herself from us. Thought she was going to get in trouble.
Come here. She's going to be all right, our Amy. You know why? Because she's got 3 parents what worship the ground that she walks on, and that's more than most people have in a lifetime.
Yeah, well, them 3 parents have had their eye off the ball.
I don't think we spend that much time together, do we? I think we're doing his best for both us kids.
Sorry. Has to be fairly tight.
Were you bad as a child?
What?
Charlotte believed no one was born bad.
Dorothy.
She thought she could get through to any child, fix them. Saw it as her vocation. Was she trying to fix you, John?
I'm not an evil man. I don't want you in here any more than you do.
Then let us go.
I can't. Not yet.
When then? Come on, what's your plan? What happens next? I mean, how does this work out?
What are you going to do to us, John?
He's not got a clue. Look at him. I have. You'll all be fine.
How?
We're going away. We're leaving. Me and Fizz. And Hope. I'll make a call once we got away and you'll all be rescued.
When? What if something goes wrong? You could drive away from here and crash, die, and we'd still...
I've got airbags. I'm careful. I'm a father. I won't take any risks.
And I'm going to be a father. What about my baby? I need to see Katie. You need to let us out of here.
Shh. You're not helping yourself. I better go.
Shoving that camera down there reminds me of a horrible medical procedure.
Strangely, you're not the first person to say that.
Well, Doc, can you tell us if it needs an operation, then?
Yeah, and if so, was it the result of a botched job from a quack who faked his qualifications?
All right, hang on. You've lost me now. Are you saying someone's messed with the drains?
No, she's trying to get out foot in the bill.
There's an obvious blockage or part damage, this side of things. I'd say your problem's in there.
So it is a result of some recent structural work, then?
That's not what he said, love.
Yes, because it's in your pocket, isn't it?
I'm in nobody's pocket. I tell it like it is. How I see it, fibre optically. All I'm saying is, you want to know what's up? You'll have to dig a bit deeper. In there.
You gave me a right start. Are they in?
No. No one's in. No.
Oh, she normally lets me know if someone will be here with me being the jumpy type. And she reckons to leave a note with what one's doing.
Nothing one's doing today.
Mrs. Oyle said that.
Yes.
But she's not left a note.
That's because nothing one's doing. She said to say sorry for the inconvenience.
Well, I can't do now, can I? I need this to go to Freshco's on the way home. I'll go and see what's in the ironing bag.
No, she said to take it, the money, with it being short notice.
That's not like Mrs. Oyle. Still, I'll not fight her over it. Oh, who do I say told me I could take the money?
John.
John what?
Collins. And the, security during the alarm.
I hope she said it's me who's always on her to get an alarm sorted. There's some funny types around here. Right then, tell her I'll see you next week.
Owen, there was no drain problem before you worked on this building.
There was no drain problem after we worked on this building.
This is after?
Sweetheart, the work we did is everything you see around you, all right? All looks sound to me.
Sweetheart, it is sitting on top of damaged drains. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Unless you excavate, we will not know when the damage occurred and what was the cause.
I don't do excavation. That is your bag.
At the market rate.
Oh, no chance.
No dig.
You are a cowboy, you know that. You should be wearing a big hat and chaps.
Well, you're a shark and you should be in a tank.
So let's get this straight. My workers have got to down tools so you can redo work you've already done at my expense.
Pay for the diagnostics. You get nout for nout, sweetheart.
Oh, it's fine. You forget what a faff it is trying to get these things in and out of places.
Yeah, even when it's your own kids.
Yeah, well, I'm just child-minding him.
Like it's the most normal thing in the world?
Well, I could have left him at home, squawking the house down, but I am a member of the human race, after all.
And you're starting to think that Kevin has rejoined that said human race?
Well, I've just come back from a very romantic trip with Jeff to France, actually.
Ooh, well, that's me told. How was gay Paris?
Well, we went all over, but we did have a weekend in Paris, yeah.
Eiffel Tower, boat trip up the Seine.
Well, we were mostly in the Louvre.
Seriously? I want my money back.
It was lovely, actually. Saw the Mona Lisa.
Well, we can still pack a couple of rookies and do Thailand.
That's mine, that. I hate him touching my stuff. We'd always row about this even before.
Just because he said you should call it quits.
I don't know if I can.
He took your life to bits. But all you've given him is a bust arm and a headache. 6 months down the line, he's back to normal, isn't he? Like nothing ever happened. How is that quits?
I could have killed him, though.
But you didn't. Look, tell him to stick all this "we're evens" bobbins. You've a right to be bitter. Entitled. End of.
Are you cross with me?
No. Look. You are the most precious thing in my whole life. Do you know that? You shouldn't have drank that milk, but I shouldn't have been so busy that I didn't realise how upset you were.
I won't do it again.
Do you promise me that if anything upsets you, or you're frightened or worried or sad about anything, that you'll tell me? Or Daddy, or Grandma Deirdre, or Grandad, do you promise?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, look, I'm sorry, I really am.
Can I have a biscuit?
Yeah, go on.
I'm sorry too. I was upset. Don't blame yourself, Tracy. Blame the situation. That's a very fractured way for a child to live. But I know you're doing your best.
Who goes to Paris and spends the whole time in a museum? I mean, some dirty weekends.
You have it.
Yeah, if a fella did that to me, it would not be the Mona Lisa he'd be looking at.
I saved it for you.
It'd be the Mona Eileen.
And I'm giving it to you.
Right back at ya.
Mind you, I could just go in the nearest pub and witter away to myself while everyone else gazes into each other's eyes. Oi! Booze.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, get it.
No, I'll get
Right.
it. Let me put that wallet away.
You're giving me orders. Again.
Has Carla told you when she's going to get these drains sorted?
Carla is a law unto herself.
Half a bitter.
Oh, yes, thanks. I bet you're grateful you're not having to work down the unsavoury end of the street.
Unsavoury.
I mean, I know some people treat the words health and safety as some kind of modern-day scourge, but if I'm struck down by beriberi, cholera, or some other disease thanks to the sewage from that factory...
Berry, Norris, what on earth do you think the good people of Weatherfield flushed down the bog?
Maxie wants you to go and say goodnight. I'll do that.
Right, well, in a bit.
But you'll not settle for me.
Look, I'm waiting for Tracy. She said she'd pop in when she put Amy down.
All right, well, Maxie will take 2 minutes.
But never mind, Max. I'm busy, aren't I?
Stevie, whatever's gone on at our end, right, taking on Max and that, you do know that none of it would have been a problem if she hadn't blagged her way out at Nick, don't
Look,
you?
it's not her blagging herself out the Nick. It's her blagging herself out the Nick and having something over us that's caused all the problems. That's why Amy's suffered.
Come through, Tyrone.
No drink.
I'm not stopping.
Shall I take him upstairs?
Yes.
No, he's fine. Look, I just come to say, apart from my house, the garage is the only thing that I've ever owned. Half on, nearly half.
I know.
So I'm not giving it up.
No, should you?
Sal.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But the atmosphere is...
I reckon we're shortening both our lives.
Tommy says I've every right to be bitter. Entitled, he said.
I'll second that.
You let him talk.
Sounds like something my mum used to say. Being a bitter cow was a way of life for her. Not that she ever had half the cause I've got. But even so, it made me think what you're turning me into. I'm just so angry all the time. And so, I'm gonna let it go, like you said. If I can.
So, you'll stay and have a drink?
No, I'm talking about work. Just work, okay? But mates, no. No way, never.
Sorry, I was ages. I had to wrestle Hope off Julie. She was in one of them broody moods. You know what she's like. Oh, what are you sitting in the dark for?
He's been here.
What?
Colin, he came.
To the house?
Yeah. I didn't let him in. He knows about the money, Joy's house, everything.
Oh, John.
We can't stay here.
Well, what did he say?
He's given us a week to return all of it, every single penny.
Well, we've not got it. Not all of it. We'll find it.
What, in a week?
Yes, we'll do it.
Look, it's impossible, it won't work.
Well, then we'll ask him for more time.
You didn't see the look on his face. He said if we don't have it, then he'll make sure everybody knows what we've done. All of it. It'll all come out. We have to run, Fizz. For the sake of our daughter.
Hey.
Oh, you were Tracy then.
Right, we're going to sort this with our Amy. She's going to be okay.
Yeah, look, I'm trying to find some extra time so I can do things with her. I just mean, well, you know, maybe Tracy, if that's...
Fine. That's totally fine. And I'm going to help. Or I'll stay out of it, whatever you think best, baby. Can I just say, though... I know we've had a nightmare getting out of Maxie, and especially with the way Tracy's been about it all, and now we've got David flipping Platt breathing down his neck.
Yeah, can I just concentrate on Amy?
Yeah, but let me just say this first, right? No matter how much you feel we've made a mess of things, it isn't our Max's fault, is it? He's just a kiddie. So let's not take out on one kid the mistakes we've made with the other. And we're just going to find a way to make things work best for the both of them here, and I am going to do my bit, I promise you. Look,
Look, is this going to take long? Only, I don't like leaving her.
She's on her own.
Is she going to stay?
No, look, baby, I'll catch you in a bit, yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
Right, I've been doing some thinking.
Desperate times, eh?
Look, do you want to work with me on this or not? I'm sorry I accused you of knowing.
Of practically pouring milk down her, Steve.
Yeah, well, I've apologised, so can we please work together for Amy's sake?
Yeah. Well, I've been doing some thinking and all.
Yeah, well, can I give you my plan first? Right, we're going to start doing things as a family regularly. Me, you and Amy every other weekend. And in between, I'm going to make sure I get an hour after school every day.
Words, Steve.
No, these are actions.
What she did was extreme.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, it needs more than a bit of window dressing.
Not window dressing.
Fractured. That's how my dad described Amy's life. And it is. It has been for years.
Yeah, well, now it's going to be structured.
Stability and constance. That's what she needs. She needs to know how every day is going to pan out.
Exactly.
And that is why I'm going to move with her. I'm going to start again. One routine, one house, one parent, with the other a visitor. No more part-time anything.
Move where? Look, you can't move.
It's what I've decided, Steve. And you're not going to change my mind.
So, with extensive archive clips giving an insight into the man himself, tomorrow evening, an intimate look at Prince Philip at 90.
If you use your brain and play the game properly, you can gain a lot from it, right? You can make yourself a lot smarter, yeah? You can go out 10 times better, and it costs you nothing.
How has the prison changed over the years? The last in the series of Strange Ways next.